last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Missouri Tigers. From UA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl. Here in the booth with Kirk Brewster. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards to the end zone. Solid coverage there to get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Oregon Ducks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirby. That means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Free at midfield. Already heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Let's go with the quarterback at the open. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks are in the red zone. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Here we go. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of a loss for the offensive team.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wonder how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 40. They tackle at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Pitch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
They're going to run it. Gets the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense being in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. for the first down. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and you're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down in this third and short, and see what you can do from here.
Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second down after that previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down by the weak back for a tackle to completion. Good work by the defense. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it started long. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Punt team making their way on the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. Can't do any better than that. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. So the drive will begin back up at their own 6-yard line. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play clock, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The shotgun running play call. Well, the power run is stopped. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. He's stopped at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Missouri now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Touchdown, Missouri, as they fight back here in this ball game. Nice execution is built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with the lead 14. They were able to do a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive. He finds some space. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. He got closer to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. 2nd down play coming up.
This defense, that is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
3rd down play for this offense. They're going to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting pulled down in inches. The Bucs will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Tackled by this coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He'll hand it off.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Pass, the catch is made. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks back and finds his target there. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here's a target, and it's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong run by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure in the playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. You want to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Tackle at the 40 and learn a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. It's a sack. There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
sack. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Gets home. Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up for some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the return will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, we're going to throw the ball. That's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Sims. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. The play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They're going to run it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front from the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's got sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. First down. They're going to throw the football. That's a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Right by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently in there.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st and goal, try to run it in. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Play fake. Looking to throw it. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's take it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. defensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Good tackle at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left in position to get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. An aggressive here again on 1st and 10. Now run it here. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the wide out. The pass is intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Coach.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards out of the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to the left. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
He's running out of time here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The quarterback's got it on the option. He shoots the tackle. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Oh, man, he keeps it himself on the option, picks up a bunch of yards, but not enough to be able to pick up a first down. We've got a fourth down and a big call here for the head coach.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. So the drive begins here, backed up at the 1-9. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They can do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Going absolutely nowhere to be a loss of play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And this is going to wind up as a safety. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. He gets loose. Here comes the opening play of the drive. We begin from the 33. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with running back. Minimal gain right now short of the marker. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Now they're running on the toss. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Second and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here's the option play. Football's loose. Oh, he's scooped by the defense. Still has it on the run.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a solid game. They stop the ball for 31. First down and 10. Shotgun, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's picked up. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. Good take it off the line. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They got him down out near the 40.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Breaks loose at the 45. They finally stop him. Big play, moves the ball to the 22. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. The fullback gets stopped for a loss, ran into a wall there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback keeps the football. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Missouri. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making it play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Man down the middle. To get it back, but the game moves the ball to the 36. crosses midfield to the 46. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout and then check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Fires it on the move. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown. Ducks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Up and good to get a little bit closer. Ready to line up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. They can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.